We told you about a consumer report yesterday that found some toxic heavy metals, which, by the way, can be carcinogens, in popular juice brands, right? So that's a big deal because some of these are being marketed to children. Well, now there's more on this report because we believe you need to know that other popular foods and drinks, soft drinks, for example, pop, as we call it in the Midwest, they have harmful levels of toxic metals as well. Stuff you need to know to protect your family. That's why we have RT's Trinity Chavez filing this story.
Fruit juice has been the topic of conversation recently because experts found metals in many popular fruit juice brands. But the fact is that metals like arsenic, lead, mercury, and cadmium are all around us. But high levels of exposure can be toxic. It's been found in rice products, protein powder, and several baby products. In fact, in a 2018 report by consumer advocacy group Consumer Reports, they tested 50 baby and toddler food products and found that of the 50 foods tested, 34 of them contained levels of toxic chemicals, and 15 of those products were actually marked, putting babies who eat one serving of them a day at risk of health problems. And in 2017, a nonprofit organization called Clean Label Project found that nearly 80% of infant formula samples tested positive for arsenic.
The number of items that we are finding out that have these harmful heavy metals is quite concerning.
And it doesn't stop there. While heavy metals are substances that make their way into food and drinks because they occur naturally in the air, water, and soil, they can also make their way into our bodies through the use of common household products. Many wouldn't expect that cosmetic and beauty products are often contaminated with toxic heavy metals, such as lipstick, eyeliners, eyeshadow, blush, and moisturizers, hair dye, and sunscreen as well. Another common source of heavy metals is furniture. Mattresses, couches, chairs, car seat covers, and more often contain fire retardants, protective finishes, and fabrics that contain heavy metals like antimony and cadmium.
The issue is how much of it is found in those products. So we know that our bodies have been exposed and continue to get exposed to heavy metal. But the issue is the chronic nature of the exposure. The more exposure, obviously, the more harmful it is.
Many now calling on the FDA to take stronger action against metals in food products, especially those marketed to children.
It will be a danger for our kids' health. It should be prohibited or more protected by the government.
But you can't just get rid of these contaminants, the FDA said in a statement, because these metals occur naturally in the environment or have infiltrated water, air, and soil because of the pollution. They're hard to get rid of or even just minimize. When these contaminants are in soil or water, they are absorbed into plants, which are then eaten by people or by animals, then enter the food supply.
Well, I think they already have committees and stuff for it, but if you're telling me that they can't moderate it because it's in like the environment around us and you can't, use any type of technology to look at it, then I don't really know. I feel like something needs to be developed so that we can monitor that because that's dangerous.
Experts say the best way to minimize your metal exposure is to avoid those products that test high for those substances. Reporting in New York, Trinity Chavez, RT.
Hey YouTube, thanks for checking out our channel. We hope you enjoyed the video. We have tons of content for you just like this. For more of RT America's one-of-a-kind news and analysis, be sure to subscribe and never stop questioning more.